the great yogi, has given clearly because it's the preparations for us to go to the final stage. So we all know that our Guru Patriji has given the Anapana meditation, that is the in-breath and out-breath. Just observe the in-breath and out-breath so that from the body level, slowly it'll come to your mind level. From mind level, come to intellect. Intellect, then you reach to Buddhi. Buddhi means Buddhist intellect. Buddhi reach to the Nirvana, or what is the Satyam. That's the final thing. Here, masters, we just want to say, Dr. GK said, you must give awareness to all the masters what the spiritual tablet is. The spiritual tablet is what we are trying to overcome our problems in health-wise or in any depressions, whatever it is. So the thing is that you should be happy in life and you must be healthy. That's must be happy and healthy. That's a two important thing which is mentioned. So that's why we are doing this meditation. Okay, masters. Now, I just wanted to just tell a little bit about it. The main idea of do meditation, most of us know why we do meditation. They say a lot of benefits from the physical level to the emotional level to the mind level. Mind is manasa, mind level, and it goes forward like that. So, masters, here, in fact, spiritual table is more on the first body level. Body level, we are having problems, everything, body level emotions. And for emotions, we slowly go into mind level. It's our thoughts. Mind means a bundle of thoughts. So this actually, this is just, we wanted to find slowly, but here, we just wanted to, today, is more like a discussion, masters. Whatever we discuss among ourselves, what you have learned all this while, what you understood, what you want to ask, we discuss, and we'll try to get knowledge among ourselves. Just please, somebody must ask question, and we discuss among ourselves, try to get answers before the master comes. The master is now, I think, still couldn't get him yet because there's some technical issue there. Anything you want to discuss, masters? Masters there?
No, sir. Permission, sir. He has technical issues. He is unable to join the Zoom session, sir.
Okay. In the meantime, masters, today is more on discussion. All this while we have gone through so many lessons, and in connected spiritual tablet and meditation, please come for a lot of masters. We have done a lot of meditation classes. You all know better. So we discuss today, masters. Anything with? Yes, Master Sandhya?
So can you give a recap, sir, of last session that Parmeshwaran sir took until he joins?
No, Parmeshwaran sir said, asked one, yet the Ashtalinga means 8 limbs of yoga. Yoga, 8 limbs. He said what you must do, what you must not do. First, what you must do, what you must not do. This actually he said, no? And then the third one is that it says about what we call our postures. Postures, all the exercises. No? Normally, yoga means today people only think of exercises only. No? But Parmeshwar said exercises only one part of the 8 limbs. So that's why he said the other things other things. The fourth one, he said, you control your inner senses. The sense means whatever things we see, all senses, everything. And all these 5, all outer things, the 5 things, no? So that's what he said, no? The other things he didn't want to get. So finally he said, you do all these things so that you, what you call, make your body, that means the first stage of your body, you get to your body, your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts, this all slowly going to be, what you call, purify yourself. Purify yourself so that you will be ready for the final stage. That's what actually is a main this thing of it. Main thing is that purify yourself. Whatever you have, qualities, bad qualities, leave it off. Whatever good qualities, you establish it. And then you exercise to perfect your body. So there are things all for you to work out for the final stage. The final stage is meditation, and that's called dhyana. From dhyana only you go to samadhi. So this all is a preparation. So that you're feeling, emotions, everything else. I think that's what we have been doing all the meditation. I think all the masters understood about it. I think. Anything,
And
masters?
I think the eight steps that he spoke is yama, niyama,
Yama,
asana,
niyama, posture,
yes,
Asana.
asana,
asana, yes. Then
Pranayama.
pranayama,
pranayama, breathing exercise, pranayama, pratyahara.
yes, yes. Then dharana, dhyana, and samadhi.
Right.
Yes. The concentration. Once is concentration,
Yes,
then
concentration.
dhyana and samadhi.
Yes, yes,
So this thing actually, the 5 is external. The other 3 is supposed to explain in detail today. That is internal.
yes,
When concentration must go internal, and
yes.
dhyanam, through meditation, then you go to samadhi, samadhi final. So that's the internal part.
Yes. And I think he spoke of some 5 disciplines or something also, no? The 5 niyamas.
Yamas, that's all. What you must do, what you must not do, you explained.
Yes. What
You
you must
explained what.
do. Yes. Yes. That is, yes. Those were
That is for
for
the purification.
the purification. Yes, yes.
Yamas and yamas for purification, no?
Yes.
That
In
means
that.
you must give. That's it.
Yes. So what is the difference between Hatha Yoga and Ashtanga Yoga, sir? He explained it, I think, is it?
No, explain. Ashtanga means 8 limbs of yoga.
Ashtanga is 8 and Hatha is 7.
Hatha's normal. This one. That's why they said so many. There are 4 types of yogas, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yes, said Vivekananda has put it up. There's 4 types of yoga, bhakti yoga, karma yoga, all these 4 types of yoga. So Ashta is actually it's individual by itself. Okay. Here, the Prime Minister already spoke about the 8 limbs of yoga.
Yes.
The 8 limbs of yoga is that finally how you're going to reach the samadhi stage.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's a main idea of it.
Yes, that was the main idea. Yes.
That's that. You see, like
Yes.
for example, like our Patri sir said that, no? What you call meditation means dhyana means yes. Yes, ma?
Yamas are the external disciplines and
External
niyamas
discipline.
are the internal discipline.
Yeah, yama, they all external disciplines.
Yeah, yamas
Asana
are.
also external discipline. Pranayama
Yes.
also external discipline.
Yes, yes.
Only last 3 only internal discipline.
The only last 3. Okay.
Last 3, yeah. Last 3 only
Okay.
supposed to talk today, you know. I think
Yes.
yes. You see, normal thing, have you noticed that Patriji has started this meditation. He said, just observe the breath. Here, he also said, our body is human. We got 3 divisions of the body. 3 divisions of human. No? The man, you got a body, you got the mind, and you got the soul.
Yes.
Okay. Now, body is external. What is external body? Body is the one you have to discipline your body, sit down, and you must take the right food. Aharam, no, yukta aharam. Right food means vegetarian food, everything, and do meditation. 2 things, dharma and dhyana. Dharma is you must do dharma to everybody, not only human beings, but also to creatures. He says, do dharma, that you must not hurt other people. You not take other people's property. You must not, do things that hurt other family people, whatever it is, whatever angle it is, And say similarly, you also must take care of the other living things. That's insects, animals, everything. So that's why he said we should not kill any animals. That's why he said vegetarian is very, very important. By killing, you are creating karma, bad karma.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Correct.
That's why I said dhyanam and dharma. So dharma and dhyana. So by doing dharma, we do meditation. So from the body, from body, you are going to the mind. Mind is only a bundle of thoughts. So before going to the mind, we have all the emotions and feelings. The body got emotions, feelings like sadness, happy, angry, all the emotions will come, So these emotions actually is where when you do this yoga, you can find these emotions. That's why the Parameswara was telling, emotions, feelings, everything is connected with all these qualities, which has explained.
Yes.
So that means the emotions very important. So from the body, then the next step is that emotions. From the emotions, we got the mind. Mind cannot be seen. Thoughts cannot be seen. But body, that is a physical body, you can see. Emotions, we cannot see, but you can feel.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yes. Now, what you call the mind, the thoughts, you also cannot see, but you can feel the thoughts. So here he said, Patriji in Telugu, he said, he said, notulo maunam, mansulo sunyam. That means notulo means the mouth must be silent. You must be silent, and then your mind, that's manas. Mind, it becomes sunya, must be empty, must be a thoughtlessness state. That's what he says. So here, our Parameswar has did all these external things so that you perfect your body first, and then your emotions, feelings, all, and then you will come to the thoughts. So a lot of thoughts will come. So doing meditation, what happens? The thoughts will become lesser and lesser and lesser. That's why Patri said, you are soul. You aham brahmasi. I am Brahman. Aham brahmasi. I am Brahman. I am the soul. I am Atma. I am not this body. He said Atma. So Atma is what? Atma got no birth. Atma got no death. Atma is eternal. Atma is eternity by itself. And it means it's part and parcel of Paramatma. These are Paramatma. The Parama, Krishna is Paramatma. Rama is Paramatma. All these great saints, Gurus, all Paramatmas. So we are part and parcel of the Paramatma. So to connect this Atma, you have to observe the breath. That's why it says Swasa Mena Dhyasa. Swasa, that means observe your breath. By observing the breath, connecting to the Atma. So now, while doing what you call when you're doing meditation, you just observe the breath only. Don't bother anything else. Nothing. So when you observe the breath, what happens is that slowly, the thoughts will become lesser and lesser and lesser. That's the main idea behind it. That's why he said observe the breath. He didn't say observe the music, observe the, that's earlier part, yes. When it comes later, you observe the breath, and when the breath becomes when continue breath breathing, just observe breath becomes shorter and shorter and shorter. And when it becomes shorter, you'll see that all your thoughts will become lesser and lesser and lesser until you come to thoughtless state. That's called emptiness, or you call sunyam.
Yes.
That's the point. So that's the real meditation. When that sunyam, whatever, when you come to that meditation, automatically what happens? Lot of energy from the universe. It goes to cosmic energy. It comes through most energy will go through all parts of the body, and most energy will go through Brahmarandram. Brahmarandram is top of the head, and energy will go to Brahmarandram through your eyes, to your ears, to your skin. It just goes. But you should not be observed. You just only think of the breath only. He said, just
Yes.
observe the breath. When
Yes,
observe the
sir.
breath, when breath becomes shorter and shorter and shorter, it comes state becomes oneness. And oneness that you are part and parcel of the creation, the creator.
Yes.
You are not alone.
Mm.
So that's where there's a chakra. As we come to Ajna chakra, the third eye, they say, no. So that's why
Yes.
it will be concentrated. So this is actually the process which Patriji was clearly said. And this one, what we have for doing all this yoga practices, everything, finally we come to this stage only. That's
Yes,
called
yes.
the who am I, the soul. That's
So,
why
yes.
Chandramouli Mudali has beautifully explained who am I, what is the
Yes.
soul,
Yes.
what's the
Yes.
soul. I think you're getting my point, Masters.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's the main. So to come to the stage, we have to come from the bottom. So all this bottom is what Patanjali has stated the Ashtanga Yoga. The Ashtanga
Yes.
Yoga is actually preparing yourself in such a way that you perfect your body, you perfect emotions, and you know what's the feelings, everything. Slowly and slowly you come to this stage. This is the stage we're supposed to achieve. Okay, masters? That means
Yes.
you are not alone. I said, Aham Brahmasi, I am the soul, I am Brahman, I am God. That's why Patriji said, dear friends, dear masters, dear gods. That means all of us are gods. We are part and parcel of the creation. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna very clearly said, you see chapter 10, sloka 20, Aham, Aham Atma Godakesha. Godakesha is actually Arjuna, Aham Atma, Sarva Bhutatma. Adi said, Sarvatma, Sarva Bhutatma. I said, I am in all the creations from the beginning of this, what you call, of the creative world, from middle until end of this yugas, I am in the part and
Yes.
parcel of all the creations. That means he is in insects, he is in the animals, he is the plant kingdom, he is mineral kingdom, and human kingdom. That means he is part and parcel in all the creations. That means we are not alone. We are also the part and parcel of the universal creations. So that means that's what Patriji said, all these animals, the creatures, the cows, dogs, everything, we all come from that stage only until they come to this human birth. He said
Yes.
we have taken 8.4 million births from the mineral kingdom until we come to the human kingdom. So that means that they all are part and parcel of us. So this thing comes when we'll do meditation and you feel that when you empty your mind and you become, mind becomes shunya, and the emptiness will become with the wholeness. One, that means wholeness. That means that's why there's the saying in Sanskrit, no? Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purna, Purnamudakchite. Purna means the fullness. The Purnam. Purnamida, Purnamida, Purna, Purnamudakchite. Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vashishyate. That means the wholeness is whole wholeness. The whole wholeness is part and parcel of you. That means you are one of the everything, the whole creation. So you're not alone. That's why we all are soul connected.
Yes.
We are soul connected. So you and we all are one soul. That's why another point it says, no? That day I was sitting on this one. The body is different. Your body is different from my body. My body, Anu's body is different. Subramaniam's body is different. Saujana's body is different. Parmena's body is different. So the body is different. The mind also different. Because the body, you got human body, you got female, young, old, fat, thin, different sizes, everything. So similarly, the mind is a bundle of thoughts. Your mind, your thoughts are different from my thoughts. My thoughts are different from other people's thoughts. So that means you have so many people around there, different people got different thoughts. So that means the mind is different and the body is different. But the soul is one. The soul is the same. The soul in you and soul in me, the soul in the dog, the soul in all the creatures is one. That is wholeness, Masters. Do you understand this particular thing, Masters? That means we are soul connected.
Yes.
We are all the souls. So soul is one. Okay, Master?
Yes, yes, yes.
So this
Yes.
this what I'm telling this because this is what we all supposed to go, that our Parameswar sir has explained from the yoga beginning. Everything is in it goes slowly and gradually in gradually stage one stage after another stage. Finally we'll come to the ultimate stage that we are soul connected. We are all one. That's oneness. That's okay, Masters. So do you understand? I think I have given what I know about it. Anything you all can discuss, Masters. That's why even when I was last time, I used to do a lot of these prayers, everything. When you do Arati, when I do Arati, it says Antar Jyoti, Bahir Jyoti. Antar means inside Jyoti. Bahir Jyoti means outside Jyoti. Antar Jyoti, Bahir Jyoti, Pratyat Jyoti, Parat Paraha. Pratyat Jyoti, Parat Paraha. Outside Jyoti, Parat Paraha. Atma Jyoti, Swayam Jyoti, Jyoti Jyoti, Sivosmiham. The Siva's Jyoti and my Jyoti and Jyoti outside the same Jyoti. That's what this oneness is.
Yes, yes, yes.
You see, in the prayers also, they have mentioned everything. But Patriji is very simply, he has given the Anapanasati meditation to understand these particular things, Master.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it. You see, when I do praise everything, we didn't know at the time. I did mechanically we're doing it. Now, after coming to meditation, now I understand, my God, everything got reason. All this got some point there. Okay, Master?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, Master. Any other Masters have to share anything? Yes, Manu, thank you very much for asking so many questions.
Yeah.
This is what all the other Masters to know. Any other Masters want to know anything, Masters?
Sir, sometimes no, when we are all one, but what happens is due to like inaction of some, like if we are working and some people they'll not do the action, so then anger will come, right? So how does
No.
how does one see that?
Individual people got individual type of things. It's all individual development.
Yes.
When anger comes, when you ask, see, I was reading a book. You see the Enlightenment Hour. I just finished reading the book, Patriji's question answers.
Yes.
In the question answer, it says, when this anger and comes things, he said, do meditation. You do meditation, and you try. The more you do meditation, you will know what to do, what not to do. You will get the answer for yourself. That's why your Name says, you see, when you say do meditation, when people come to the problem, you say first, sit down, do meditation. Have you heard that? He said, isn't it, quite a number of times?
Yes.
Yes. That's right. And here, this particular thing, I just add a little bit. When you do meditation means, you must be a vegetarian and do dhyana. Vegetarian is very important so that your first thing is that we have been for so many births, we did so much of karmas. By taking non-vegetarian food is the biggest first karma.
Yes.
Yes or no? Yes or no? So all of us understood this. So by doing that, you already half of battle you already won already. So then from this one, whatever karmas you have done in previous births, many births, to come to this human birth, this birth where you do meditation, he said you have taken at least 350 to 400 births.
Yes.
Then only you come for meditation. Earlier, you won't know, but earlier, slowly, we all progressing. Every birth you progress, but our progress little only. So we come to, after so many births, we have come to this birth where Sadguru has come in our life and he is guiding us in this meditation. Okay, Master? So
Yes.
meditation, that means we are gifted. So here he said, why he asked to do the meditation? Because we have human beings or got a few types of gunas. He said,
Yes.
first guna. The gunas means you see, for example, they can say tamasic. He lazy, eat,
Yeah.
sleep, reproduce, everything. This only like animals, you know.
Yes. Yes. Tamasic.
So the tamasic or tamasic. So tamasic is guna. This guna, he what he call in this one in Ramayana. You know the person, the big sized man, he always eat, drink. 6 months he'll sleep, 6 months he'll wake up. What's his name?
Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna.
Kumbhakarna. So Kumbhakarna, they refer to Kumbhakarna as an example. That is tamasic.
Okay.
Okay. And then when you just improve yourself, and then you still what you call meat eater, you'll go from tamasic, you'll go to rajasic. Rajasic is very active. Active, you run, you do this, everything. But rajasic is powerful. You got power, everything on, but they become egoistic.
Yes. Yes.
Because they got power, everything they can do. I'm somebody. I'm MLA. I'm a doctor. I'm this thing. I'm that. I got a lot of powers. I can do. So whatever I say is right. Other people tell also no. Whatever I say only must follow, because his might is right. Okay, and they refer him to Ravana. Ravana is actually a great devotee, a great meditator, and a Maharishi actually, you know, and he comes from a Brahmin family. But what happened when he got all the powers, everything, all he misused it. He take other people's wife, and he said he's the right everything. So that means that is Rajasic, Ravana. So then Sattvic is the one when you take do more meditation, and your food is become what you call a vegetarian, everything you become Sattvic. Sattvic, you more calm, you know meditation, everything. No, Ravana's brother, what's his name? He's the one who said, Ravana, you better surrender Sita to Rama. The one brother who already
Vibhishana.
Vibhishana. So Vibhishana they call is a Sattvic. Is a Sattvic man. So he refers to his qualities. So when it becomes Sattvic, what happens is that your buddhi means your intellect. The intellect becomes finer and finer. Your thinking levels is finer. So you think well. You think what's right, what's wrong. So when you come to something, slowly you try to understand what's right, what's not right, what you must do, what you must not do, what you must eat, what you must not do, what you must talk, what you must not talk. So that's why I said manasa, vacha, and karma. All the three things, no? What you think, right things you think, right things you talk, and right things you do. You heard this thing, no? Manasa, vacha, and karma. So these three things. So what happened by doing this one, and slowly, what happened, your buddhi is actually your intellect.
Yes.
Like Buddha got buddhi, that's why called Buddha. Buddha, he must become Buddha. So the buddhi, he refined. That means purification takes place. When purification takes place, he called from Sattvic, he'll become Suddha Sattvic. Some more purer.
Yes.
Suddha Sattvic, they refer to whom? No. Suddha Sattvic refer to Hanuman.
Oh, okay.
Hanuman, he got a power and everything, but he got everything. Then he knows what to do, what not to do. And then he got all the powers also he has. No? All the powers, everything. He got the powers, but he never misuse. And he's very humble. Humility is very important. He is very, very humble. So then after that, and you got Suddha Sattvic, you got Suddha Sattvic, Parasuddha Sattvic, you got higher some more. That's Rama. Rama is a full blown everything. They refer to him like that, no? So that means He is Paramatma, Paramamsa, he is the highest. And he's in the, sorry, my dogs.
It's okay.
I got 5 dogs.
Wow.
Okay.
That,
Can hear, isn't it?
yes, same here. No
Okay.
problem, sir.
Okay, Master. So that's
Yeah.
why the idea is that we have to go all the stages and finally you come to the highest stage. And the highest stage, you and the Paramatma become one. So you are the Atma. The Paramatma is a creator. The creator, nobody has seen the creator. Creator got no
Yes.
form, he got all forms, he got no forms. He's as tiny
Yes.
as a molecule. He's bigger
Hmm.
of the, so he's a bigger, small, all these things he has, no? So that
Yes.
means when you become part and parcel of Paramatma, that means you become part and parcel of the whole creation. So when we're the
Hmm.
creation, you are already a different stage. So to reach that only that stage is what our Patriji is. But he knows. But you ask him, he won't tell, no? He said, I never had any thought. I don't know this, I don't know that. He's so humble, so humility, you know. Have you noticed that he never talk big about himself, no? Whatever he
That's,
says, any experience say, I had no experience, he'll tell like that. But he
yes.
knows, he knows,
Hmm.
he knows. So
Hmm.
that's the stage yoga. So to reach that particular stage, that's where the
Hmm.
Ashtanga Yoga, where we are from beginning, it goes slowly up, no?
Hmm.
And then that is connected with the spiritual tablets. Spiritual tablets, here it touches all the what you call spiritual tablets. Yes, here Dr. GK
Hmm.
has said about 4 types of meditation and all the 12 tablets, very important 12 tablets, and how we'll talk about all the chakras, all the what you
Hmm.
call all the beautiful things. Yes, he's done so many beautiful things there, so that
Hmm.
to make us healthy and happy. That's the beginning, you know.
Hmm.
Is the beginning.
Yes.
Slowly it goes also. But
Hmm.
he, in fact, I'm quite surprised. Recently, I got a message from my former guru, this 40 years ago, you know.
Hmm.
And we had a Temple of Fine Arts in Malaysia. We had a lot of shows. You know. At that time, I was a bachelor. We had Ramayana, all this, many shows I've taken. I'm actually what you call we actually do the uh, running around. Is it running? Is a errand boys, no? Running here,
Yes.
doing that. All we are that type of things now. So we are not really artists. But
Hmm.
once we did Ramayana about 30 years ago in
Hmm.
this one, and
Hmm.
Swamiji was telling, you know, you all don't understand. You think it's not only thing. It's very much everything. Those who can't pay, you can come and free. You can sit down there. Those who can pay, they can pay. So he never charge anything. But
Right.
people as sponsored.
Hmm.
And then when Ramayana is going on, I'll tell you, and he said that when he comes here, he said, we are in the, what do you call, Ananda Brahma.
Hmm.
Anandamaya is actually the 5th stage, you know.
Oh.
Maya Kosa, Pranamaya Kosa, you've heard his name.
Yes.
And then we come to Anandamaya Kosa. So
Hmm.
when this type of, what's the spiritual concerts, everything all, we are in Anandamaya Kosa, the 5th stage, you know.
Hmm.
So that means without realizing it, he was doing. So during the time I was there, and outside we were outside sitting and watching. He just walking around, you know, walking around slowly at the back at the stage, you know, and in front of the stage, people sitting, walk around, everything. After finishing, we had a session, and he said there from different planets, more than 20,000 souls are watching that particular show.
Oh.
Can you imagine 20,000 souls, no? More than
Hmm.
20,000 all are watching that show, it seems.
Hmm.
That's what that means. We see earlier, I never, actually, we are all mechanical people. No? I never thought of all these things. After coming to meditation, my God, he had so many things he have told. we're realizing today. So that's why when Dr. GK, he was Ananda Brahma. Have you noticed? He does every Ananda Brahma. Actually, that's what is touching them. So that means he has done, he has did so much of research also. I think our Patriji knows, Patriji has given him the, actually guided him already. So through his, he has found so many of these spiritual tablets, everything is all for us only. For us to become physically healthy and also be happy in our life. Okay, Master, that's the greatest thing which Dr. G.K. has actually created, which I understand after so many years. Now only I'm trying to understand little bit. Okay,
Yes.
that's the important spiritual table. Okay, Master. Those masters were listening because some they know, like Anu, all very much senior people also. So in fact, other masters who have anything to ask, you always can ask. Actually, I'm an example from the beginning, from nothing I knew about 45 years ago. Slowly, now we're doing meditation. This all is actually we have done some punya in the previous birth and we ask for it. We come here to we come here to learn the lessons.
Yes.
And any other thing you want to ask me?
Masters are there.
Huh?
Some masters are there.
I'm here.
Sandhya ma'am, she wants to ask something.
Yes, Sandhya, please, we all hear what we know, we tell. What you all don't know, we all discuss amongst. There's some more discussion of each and every one of our own experiences. Please, Sandhya, ma'am.
No, okay, I can't. Yeah, now I got this thing unmuted. So
Okay.
I was just thinking that question about, since if we are all related, why do we hurt each other? I was wondering if, see, sometimes I don't know if this is the right way to look at it. This is my simplistic maybe understanding for myself. It's I mean, how I understand it, I'll just say, I think I heard a lecture from one Mr. Kalawar sir, again online. For me, during the COVID time, I learned a lot because everything, I was just attending classes. Kya karna hai ghar mein baith ke? So I was just attending lectures. Anyway, he had commented about how this, we are all Atmas, and since that Aham Brahmasmi, so that means we are all actually gods without realizing we are gods. So we are that way, true, we are connected. But as human beings, we do so many things which we know are bad for us, and yet we do it. Like I know drinking alcohol is bad, but yet I'll drink it. I mean, I don't drink it, but I'm just making a statement. Or I know ganja is bad or drugs are bad, but yet I want to experiment. So we do things which we know are bad for us. Similarly, probably we hurt the other. Not actually wanting to hurt, but yet we hurt because at that time, sir, we are we are working in our ego space. If we can curb our egos, we'll be gods. Because after all, man is God plus ego. Sorry for that. A very simplistic understanding of mine.
Very beautifully you asked this question, Amma. This question I had this about 50 years ago. 45, 50 years ago, as a young bachelor, I was army at the time. I'm now 78 years old. So, so what you say is true. I had all these type of questions. But somehow or other, I came to a guru of mine in 1976. And these questions asking, slowly, I've tried to answer some answers. But now, after coming to meditation, now I'm very clear about it. He said, because it all we are carry forward matter from our previous births. Each and every person is different. As I said, every individual is different. Every individual's mind is different. Your thoughts are different. My thoughts are different. Not same thoughts. But your body is different. My body is different. But the soul is the same. Here, because of our ignorance, we never knew it. That's why what you call our Dr. GK has given the 10 signals, and the signals, the first signal is ignorance. Because of ignorance, all these things. So we didn't know. So once you do meditation, you are slowly understanding yourself. The ignorance slowly closes. Then only you understand what's good, what's bad. Before you won't understand, you see. So when I was in the army, morning I'll take 2 glasses of beer, then only I'll go for my jogging. That means I also a beer drinker. So I drink that. That's because we thought that with ignorance, we thought by doing that you'll be having energy and all. But later, when it comes to this line, we say because we do, and that's not good. So that means only answer is meditation. When you do meditation and you continue doing it and you become a vegetarian and do vegetarian or meditation, slowly, you will understand yourself. That's what answer given by Patriji is one of his books. Question and answers. I got here the Enlightenment Hour. He has given the answers. I read the whole book. And when I'm free, I has to go through again. That's the answer, because of ignorance.
Okay,
And we also taken so many births, to become human birth. You see, all the animals, not all the animals are tame. We are different animals. You see, even I had dogs also. Even the dogs also, they have so much jealousy. They fight one another because of food. You see, this all is carry forward. It's animalistic. What you call instincts are there already. So this is actually is a creation. It's a slow progress. We are progressing slowly. So before coming to the human birth, you have taken 8.4 million other births already. So from the human birth also, we have that type of instincts are still there. Okay, Mas, you got the answer?
Sandhya ma'am, actually very interesting question, ma'am. I have one more version of this. Can I share? What's
Yeah,
my
please.
version?
Yeah.
So your question is, we know some things are wrong, still we want to try, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And I'll tell you,
Okay.
before you continue, can I make it very
Please.
more
Please.
explicit? I
Please.
teach teenagers. I actually teach 10th, 11th, 12th standards only.
Okay.
Though I started teaching from, I'm actually a research person, but started teaching engineers, and then MSc people finally came down to the 10th, 11th, 12th, actual teenagers. And
Okay.
this is teenagers' questions when they ask me, ma'am, we want to try it. So when I talk about meditation and try giving up too many spicy or this, the first thing they say, but we like it. Why should I give up non-veg? So, I'm also looking for answers which will convince us 16 to 18-year-old. So thank you, ma'am. Now please continue. First, I should understand and then convince them. Thank you.
One thing is, ma'am, we came to earth to have experience. Okay. So you came to earth to experience different experiences. That's the basic rule. So before you experience everything, you cannot stop yourself. Only after you experience what you wanted to experience on the earth, then only you will shift. Your shift will happen spiritually. Still, that the desire to experience is still there in your heart, then you cannot stop. Okay. This is not my own words. This I extracted from my book is there, A Soul's Journey. Okay. And A Soul's Plan also. Okay. So we all write our own soul plan. So what all experience we want to have in this life on earth, we have decided and came. So we want to experience all those. Before experiencing all those, we cannot stop ourselves. That's why it happens. So once they experience it, the soul will be satisfied and they will move to next level. This is what happens, ma'am. This is what I understood from Your Soul's Plan is a book from Robert Schwarzenegger. That's the book, ma'am. If you read it, you will have more clarity. You will have more clarity. Because even I dealt with this. I understood that forcibly we cannot pull somebody else to stop from experiencing something, because that is their own soul's plan.
Their soul's plan wants to feel all those experiences. So he will go. So basically, everyone goes at his own pace.
Yes. Everything is designed. Okay. Once they are spiritually stabilized, then they have the power to change their soul plan.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
for example, one girl is there with an abusive father, so it will go on for few years. Then later, when she stabilizes spiritually, maybe she learns meditation from someone else, or she takes spiritual lessons and all. When she understands what's going on in her life, then she spiritually means she awakens her knowledge and everything. Then when she stabilizes, then she can change her plan. Enough is enough. I have learned my lesson. Enough. I want to change this. Then she can change her soul's plan. So every soul has power to change their soul plan also. But before that, they have to complete their experience and then stabilize spiritually. Then they can change their design.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Did I explain it or did I confuse you more, ma'am?
This is
Yeah.
fine. I'm just correlating it how to tell teenagers.
Yes, yes.
Actually, Master Cynthia, it's a very beautiful question. And
Yes,
also,
very, very
Saujanya,
beautiful question.
it's because it's every day. I've been asking this for many, many, many years. It took
Yes.
so many years to understand. As you said, you've been experiencing all types. You tell me which I never did. I did everything. I used to, what you call, when a young time, I used to catch pythons and tie them, send to Chinamen for money. I used to catch pythons, but the only things I never hurt cobras. So I am like that. So very hot tempered. All the Ashtavargas I had. Egoism, lust, greed, anger. Oh my God. If anybody talk too much, 2 slaps on the first, then I'll talk. So today, entirely, I don't know where it all went off. As other experience we had, the experiences as Saujanya was saying just now, the previous experiences we had gone. That's why when somebody asked Patriji, he said we tell him don't take what you call meat, be vegetarian. He said leave him. You're told, isn't it? You will take, let them eat. Want to do that? Let him do. Let him do. Let him experience. Let him get. If you do good things, you'll get good benefits. You get bad things, he'll get bad things. It's bad benefits. So let him experience both. After it'll come a time, as he said, as Saujanya said, you'll come to stand, you will learn the lessons. Okay, Master? That's why it's very, very difficult. Even teenagers, with teenagers, it's, as Master Sandhya was asking just now, it's true, it's not easy. It's not easy. But telling is your
Duty.
your duty. You just tell them. If you don't listen, just leave them. Okay, Master?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sir, and really think about just now, since we were discussing, I've been thinking that this thinking about ourselves as when behaving in God's space and ego space really makes everything very easy to, in relationships especially, becomes very easy to understand and appreciate.
But it takes time.
Uh,
The more,
yes.
let's say when the intellect, when you purify yourself, you say, I am a Swami from Shivananda's devotee, Rishikesh. I used to go 50 years at Rishikesh. From Shivananda, initial praise, he said, he said, which one is what? No. Serve, love, give. Purify, meditate, and realize. That's it. He says, serve. Serve is important. Love. And then give, whatever give. And then purify yourself. This purification only, you're doing it. All the gunas, we are slowly from one guna to another guna coming and finally purifying ourselves. One, purify yourself because intellect becomes the buddhi and you become Buddha. That's what Patriji always says. All us finally must become Buddha. Okay? Because all the great masters have given the same thing.
Yeah, true.
Uh,
Thank you, sir.
Very interesting. I'm very, very happy you all interacted today.
Okay. And sir, I think our session is.
Thank you very much, Master. Next session, next Friday, we'll arrange somebody.
Yes,
I think Saujanya will tell.
Yes, Madam
who's the
Anita
person?
Srinivas will be here to explain Panchakoshas next week.
Oh, that's a beautiful session.
Yes, sir.
Panchakosas, it's very
Yes,
beautiful. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Masters, please, thank you very much for attending this beautiful, wonderful platform today. We had a wonderful discussion. Thank you again Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. See you again.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, masters. Thank you, Saujanya ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, masters, for joining the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Gopal sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank